Carve Her Name with Pride is a 1958 British war drama film directed by Lewis Gilbert, based on the true story of Violet Szabo, a Special Operations Executive (SOE) agent during World War II. The film stars Virginia McKenna as Violet Szabo and Paul Schofield as Captain Tony Fraser. The film begins in London in 1940, where Violette Bouchel, the daughter of an English father and a French mother, meets French Army officer Etienne Szabo. They quickly fall in love and marry, but their happiness is short-lived when Etienne is killed in North Africa. Left widowed with a young daughter named Tanya, Violet struggles to cope with her loss. Due to her fluency in French and her previous experience in the Auxiliary Territorial Service, ATS, Violet is recruited by the SOE for espionage work in Nazi-occupied France. She undergoes rigorous training alongside other female recruits and develops a close relationship with Captain Tony Fraser. Violet's first mission takes her to Rouen, where she must contact surviving members of a resistance group that has been compromised. Despite the danger, she successfully completes her objective by blowing up a railway viaduct used by German forces. After returning to England briefly, she is sent back to France for another mission alongside Tony. During this second mission in Limoges, Violet encounters German soldiers and gets injured while trying to escape. Despite being captured and tortured by the Gestapo, she remains steadfast and refuses to divulge any information about her missions or fellow agents. As Allied forces advance towards Paris, Violet and two other female agents, Lillian Rolfe and Denise Bloch, are transported by train to a concentration camp. During the journey, they have an opportunity to escape when Allied planes bomb the train. However, Violet chooses instead to fetch water for male prisoners, including Tony Fraser. This act of bravery highlights her selflessness even in dire circumstances. Ultimately, Violet Szabo and her companions are executed at Ravensbrück concentration camp on February 5, 1945. The film concludes after the war when Tanya receives her mother's posthumous George Cross from King George VI at Buckingham Palace. This poignant ending emphasizes both Violet's heroism and sacrifice as well as the lasting impact of her legacy on those she left behind. There are thousands of great videos like this on the channel. Please take a look. Please share and subscribe or visit the Bonswivit channel on eBay, which has over 250,000 rare and collectible items listed.